Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm a small business owner and I rate Missinglettr 5 stars. For more reviews like this, click on the link below. Before using Missinglettr, I was working hard creating content and then I'd distribute it on social media. But the distribution was pretty limited because I just kind of put it out, hope for the best. But there wasn't a really uh, strategic plan to get expanded distribution. And so what I felt like I was doing was just kind of wasting time. Like if you spend a lot of time creating content and you only put it out on social media once, it's very limited to how many people can actually see it. And that wasn't really an effective way of me growing the content distribution part of my business. Yeah, the reason that I chose Missinglettr was for a couple of reasons. I really like the interface, and I like the features that it has. In particular, there's two main parts of it that really excite me as a business owner. The first is the drip campaigns, where you would take a single piece of content, and a lot of people would create a blog post and maybe put it out on social media once, and then it just kind of dies, but not everyone sees it. What drip campaigns do is they actually allow you to set it up in a recurring fashion, but with different visual media. So it's pushed out to your social media throughout a whole year at different times, and they have really good analytics. So you can actually see that, the second, the third, the fourth time it was pushed out on social media, it was getting unique clicks from different people that wouldn't have seen it before. So that's one of the things that I really like about Missinglettr. The other thing, and the thing that really attracted it to me at first, is the curate portion of Missinglettr. And curate is really cool because it allows you to kind of work with other entrepreneurs and put out your best material and tag it, and then it creates this database where other people that are looking for great high quality information to share on their own personal social media can come across your information, and then they end up sharing it with their own real followers. And that's very unique, I think, in the space that we live in, where you're actually getting your content in front of other people's followers. So these are completely different people that if you put your content up on your own social media, these are totally different people that you wouldn't be able to reach without using the curate feature of Missinglettr. And so I think that is extremely powerful and really almost essential if you are looking to expand the distribution that your content gets on the internet. Missinglettr was really easy to onboard. As I said, they've got a great interface. Their chat was very responsive. So I did have a couple of questions and I was able to get those resolved right away. They have very clear walkthroughs that explain the different parts of it, because actually Missinglettr does a whole bunch of things. So it can be a little bit overwhelming to get started. But the way they've broken it down into the different sections and how each section works with tooltips makes it really easy to onboard and get your content out to new eyeballs on the internet. So if you're looking at Missinglettr, one of the things that I really recommend is that you give it a try, because when you can see that you're getting clicks that you wouldn't normally get if you were not using a tool like Missinglettr, that's very powerful. And let's face it. I mean, it takes time, it takes effort to create great content. So if that's part of your business plan, creating great content, you want to make sure that you're able to distribute it to as many unique people as you can. And without a tool like Missinglettr, I wouldn't be able to do that. And so that's one of the things that I really think is valuable, is that it tracks which pieces of content are being shared by the other users of Missinglettr to their own unique social media platforms. And when you can see that's increasing significantly, that's all return on investment. If you compare that to something like paid advertising, like where you're paying per click with Google Ads, you realize that each of these unique clicks from unique people is valuable. And with Missinglettr, it's not coming from an ad. The perspective is people are sharing this content from their own to their own real followers. So there's a level of authenticity that you wouldn't get if you were, trying to get those clicks with something like paid advertising. And that again makes it a very unique product and one that I value very highly in my own business.